Hello, Joe here from JS Copy. We seem to be hitting a bit of a trend as of late, speaking to various physiotherapists, osteopaths and sports therapists alike, and it seems to be hitting the topic of sales. And when I ask people, I say, well, what are your numbers? What are your numbers in terms of conversions? Conversions from leads to new patients, and then sort of ongoing repeat business. And often, if I'm speaking to them face to face, I'm kind of met with a bit of a long confused stare, and quite often as well, same when I'm just chatting to people and answering questions, the same old topic comes up, and that is, oh, I can't sell. Well, I'm going to call bullshit on that, because we've been developed, actually, as human beings. We've grown up, even from being toddlers, from very, very small. We've grown up to learn how to sell. I mean, at some point in your life, you would have used your expert sales skills to convince your parents why you shouldn't be grounded, for launching that cricket ball through the window. You know, so there's always something, from the little toddler in the supermarket trying to convince his mum that buying him a chocolate bar is probably the best investment of her money at that point in time. Well, it's no different in the way that I encourage all of my clients, and quite honestly all physiotherapists, anyone in the health and fitness industry. You know, I convince people to use what we call a consultative selling approach. Now, yes, I'm sure you do that in your assessments. I'm sure you find out what people are struggling with. I'm sure you find out all of their wants and needs and all that kind of stuff. But often people don't do it with enough confidence, whether they believe that they know the answer to people's problems or not. They don't express the confidence in that initial meeting with the potential patient. But they don't dig into their pain enough. And quite honestly, that's the secret. In terms of selling, that is the secret. And it's not underhanded in any way, shape or form, when actually what you're doing is getting people to understand they know what their pain is, but getting them to understand why your solution is the best solution to go for, and why it's the best way to actually deal with their problems. And this is where people fall short. You know, they go through the whole process, they build rapport, they find out what their problems are, and then they don't really, well, for lack of a better phrase, they don't stick the knife in and say, look, your situation isn't going to change unless you make the decision to change. All right, and that's where a lot of people fall short. It's towards the end, just getting the commitment and saying, look, you've got this issue, it's going to take X amount of time to fix. I'm in the best position to help you with this. I suggest we get you started. What are you looking like next week? I suggest we get you started, and just give them the solution. You know, they'll either take it or leave it. As simple as that. And if they're not committed enough, if you've done your due diligence, they'll be the right customer for you anyway. And there's a good chance. I mean, most of my clients and people I speak with, the conversion rates are anywhere between 50 to 60% to new patients, which is, it's incredible. So it's really, really good conversion numbers. And people will just take it if they want it. If they're in enough pain and you position your solution enough and you've been confident about doing that, they'll take it. It's as simple as that. All right. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with the rest of my little mini workout. My arm is killing me, so I'm going to hold it there. Have at it. Good luck.